This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Some movement. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To the air, it's Aguilar. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And the ball's getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Fighting off the defender.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. Close to the tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Thomas. Going absolutely nowhere after the loss of one. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. The defense contributes 6 points. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff. And to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up, this is going to be an exciting finish.
Breaks an open space. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, beginning at the 39. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Volunteers. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. The first play of the drive now, the 25. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Short connection to the tight end here. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Now he's bringing it back. Across the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The sack sets up 2nd down.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but hey, set up the offense at the 35.
It's a cold night, and this offense is trying to come out, trying to find some kind of rhythm to get their quarterback going, but maybe underestimating the conditions and the speed of this defense.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He breaks free. They've got him down out near the 40. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Stockton. It's an out route, the catch made. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down. 2nd down after that previous play. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Now from the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tacky made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on the...
Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge rush. Yes, that is usually a drive killer. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. It's a short completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
3rd down play for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the splits to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Let's take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Caught over the middle, it's Staley. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running, not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. The Vols will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Special teams produce a score. Every coach would tell you we take great pride in our special teams. Well, the return team coach stepped up in a huge moment in a conference title game.
And not to mention, they just took the lead with that return. So the timing is perfect. It gives this team and this entire unit a lot of confidence that they can make plays and be the difference between coming up a little bit short and winning the conference championship.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Defense is coming after him. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the help? Not a long return, but the important thing that Dick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Catch made down the left side, an explosive throw. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Same tailback, another carry. Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's that defense shifting again. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Finds his man. It's Frazier. They get him down to that before he reaches the 39. Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got behind him after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Staley. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing on the play. Second down play coming up.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Vols will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Here's another interception. Losing track.
Cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Branch. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the point loss, 42. The Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. He's up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Gets rid of it on the move. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brazil. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Volunteers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The AT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On the ground, it's Frazier. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. hand it off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now for these DBs. And now the running back's got it again. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. They bring it back to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The DB's backing off from the line now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Aguilar. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. The defense smothers him for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Vols will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The pass rush closing in. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on the side. Second and long now from their own 10. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Quick throw to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Back to throw. It's Aguilar. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brazel. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he's hit just before the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Let's reel it in. It's Frazier. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. Defensive backs up at the line, showing the press. We'll give it to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Big move finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Well, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. They cap the drive with 6 points.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Here comes the point after attempt. Linebacker shifting around now. Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
35, Tennessee, 28.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Zero running route, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Past the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown. Volunteers. The defense playing a huge role here. They score and suddenly we're tied for the conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happened to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
And the coach says, forget OT. We're going for 2 to take the lead right here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.